Uncharted 2 is a third-person action-adventure game that continues the journey of Nathan Drake. The second installment brings our beloved, sassy hero to new places, new lovers, and new self-realizations. This game was a constant battle between good dialogue and attempts at a story and not enough to keep me interested. The Uncharted series does one thing really well, and that's character dialogue and certain scenic settings. So was this actually a good game or an overhyped mess that didn't know its end goal? What's going on, you guys? It's your huggable hipster here, and welcome to my review of Uncharted 2. You can already see the comments right now. If it was anything like my retrospective of Fallout New Vegas, which I'm going to be continuing and trying again New Vegas, I promise you, then we're gonna have hell.
Yeah, hello.
So this is the key to everything.
Yes, it is.
So much like Uncharted, the second game was filled with action. It was filled with comedy and bad mechanics, and Uncharted 2 takes what the first game did and draws more inspiration from the sassy, sarcastic adventurer type trope, who's basically in the wrong place in the wrong time, which is literally every single adventurer game. It's like, oh, what happens when I push this big red button? Ah, crap. Oh, look, there's people chasing us and everything. Oh, didn't know that would happen if I pushed that big red donk-donk. This game starts off with more questions than I'd like in a game while dangling off a cliff in a broken train. As a player, my brain is going a million miles a minute asking, what did Nathan do this time? As Nathan climbs back up the train and onto more safer grounds, a cutscene slowly fades in where a hot woman with beer in her hands and lust in her eyes approaches Nathan. What a way to start a game and confuse the hell out of a player. It's fascinating. It's really fascinating how this game was done story-wise. There were ups, there were downs, there were story motifs that were just poorly placed and made no sense when looked at objectively. The game just felt like it was going from one thing to another to really keep the player's attention and focus. It's like, ooh, look, the shiny keys are just dangling over here, and then they're over here. Look, they're over here. Oh, now they're over here. The monsters, when I first saw them, they just felt haphazardly placed. Like, it would just appeared all of a sudden, like out of nowhere. I didn't expect it. I was like, wait, where is this coming from? Where was this reference last? I'm confused. When you know about their origin, basically at the end of the game, it feels anticlimactic and very much like the first game and how the story was approached. Nathan literally goes through hell in a handbasket and gets knocked out, and he's literally right back where he started at the midpoint of the game. Back at the train. Yeah, he's back at that place. I don't mind that we had to go through that train section again, but what I do mind is that it felt very much like Naughty Dog was just recycling content so that the game would be a little bit longer, because this is technically the longest Uncharted installment. I checked at how long all the other ones are, and this one is the longest. So we were back where we started, with a headache and some possible memory loss. Now, if I thought things couldn't get weirder, I was wrong. Our main villain of the game, Lazarevich, is looking for immortality, as all evil men do, and looks to the Tree of Life to drink its sweet nectar and become immortal. Tree of Knowledge connecting to heaven and the other underworld, and the Tree of Life connecting to all forms of creation are both forms of the world tree or cosmic tree, and are portrayed in various religions and philosophies as the same tree. I felt like Naughty Dog could have gone more in depth into the mythology and done a whole section on being in the underworld, or just added more depth overall to the game. But instead, the utilization of the Tree of Life as a motif is poorly done and only used as a way to forward the plot, nothing more. Now, while this game had some really interesting and solid points in terms of the character interaction, their dialogue, how certain areas of the map looked, because certain parts of this game were absolutely stunning, it was fairly overhyped and did not deliver on what everyone had told me it would. The characters make this game what it is, and they bring a game to life that would have otherwise been boring and lackluster. And in this game, Nathan brought out the charm in a world that was so desperately in need of color. Guys, that was my review of Uncharted 2. If you guys like my face and what I do, please be sure to subscribe and hit the bell down below. I make videos every day on YouTube. That being said, stay casually nerdy, you guys. I will see you all in tomorrow's video, which it will be a Q&A, since we hit, now we're, I think, over 2,600 subscribers. I wanted to do a Q&A for all the new people who are coming in, so be sure to stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay casually nerdy, you guys. Bye.